Eden Story. Who is the author? I am an Earthling, a Korean, and also an alien. I am not an alien. Hahaha. Today is my day off from work, so I have more free time. In my late 30s, I met my partner Eve and created a family, Eden. I am also a human, Adam. I have 2 sons and will never have a third. Our lives are all the stories of Adam, Eve, and Eden. From November 5th of last year to the present, I will lose Eden, Eve, Cain, and Abel. This means that I have already emotionally lost my joy, Eden, my wife, life, and my son, my descendants due to religious division. What is my occupation? As a well-known company owner, I deliver food to large logistics centers, related company restaurants, and lunchbox manufacturers for a well-known company. If I think about it myself, what would be my unique disposition, developed character, and perspective? It is my deep affection for people that allows me to talk to Seri and prostitutes. I look at the finiteness of life with regret. People, animals, plants, and inanimate objects are the same. I will skip the story of growth that everyone experiences. I will only talk about the singularity. I experienced that the universe backs up a person's life without any omission right before I met my wife in her late 30s. After death, a person is in a state of non-REM sleep and exists only as information, or data, which is the reason for my view of life and death and what I have experienced. The knowledge I have experienced is mine. It remains as information even after death. Satan's theory of the immortality of the soul can be sufficiently subdued by argument, even if the author and Satan argue it directly. The life I have personally experienced is the best for subduing the theory of the immortality of the soul. I believe that you will understand that Yeshua laid down all of his divinity and came to earth, or his own land, as a human being to experience, or taste, the life and death of humans as a human being, and that this was an inevitable process of selection to subdue life and death. You have to experience it to become your own. Another singularity? The memory of the womb that sometimes exists is the author. Of course, the content of that memory rapidly disappeared after birth. However, the memory I wanted to remember did not disappear. When I go out into the world, I will never forget this. I have lived to regain that memory that I had repeatedly imprinted on me countless times. It is a memory from the womb. Like everyone else, I have a mission to fulfill in the world, a set mission. The value of life is significantly different depending on whether I find that mission or not. The author has finally found the mission and is currently concentrating and immersing himself regardless of life and death. In the midst of glory, I will fully create in my life the companionship that is in accordance with the will and actions of El and Ahim, that is, Ehad, and prepare for the coming suffering, that is, the great tribulation, and the joy, that is, the restoration of Eden. And I will truly let go of the life and death of my body and the life and death of my mind, and volunteer to speak and sing truly, truly, with light and sound. I will mobilize all legal means and tools, except for expedient and illegal methods, and I will punish hypocrisy and pretense in my life. The truth is not difficult. It is right in front of my nose. The truth is true and real. The true light, the true eyes, the true voice, and the true ears are real. The word is not logos, but Davar. An event has occurred, and all human language contains intention and event. In the event itself, symmetry and axis must be excluded, that is, the observer, to reach objectivity and escape error. What if my ego intervenes? Is light also a particle? Is it a wave? It becomes a mystery. The truth is a discovery of the event itself that excludes me. My biological father, who passed away today, is an unconscious sleeping being somewhere in the universe as information. My adoptive mother is alive despite her old age, and my biological mother is a Catholic who has enjoyed praying and serving for me all her life. I do not bring up the issue of the historical apostasy of the papacy to my biological mother. Let the heads, that is, resolve that. This is where the patience of the saints lies. I will say a few words because I want to leave out as much trivial personal details as possible and leave the nuance of my identity as this. I earnestly hope that you remember me as an uncompromising person who does not spontaneously create authoritarian ideas and penetrate through them. You must abandon all habits of compromising with injustice. Let us only follow the universal sovereignty and universal law. Isn't that the spirit of the Sabbath, Ehad, or companionship with Elohim? I will truly speak and sing again. I give thanks.